Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Well, technically this isn't my first video. I am considering it to be the first, as it's gone under a bit of rebranding. And I haven't posted in over 4 years. Those videos are still on the channel if you want to check them out, but I don't recommend. The point of the channel now is to help me improve my skills as an artist. Hopefully you guys watching can have some fun and learn a thing or two as well. Anyways, to jump right into the video, today I'll be focusing on anatomy. I always tend to draw stiff and uninteresting looking characters and find it a bit difficult to make those dynamic and cool poses you might see in other artists' work. A lot of the reason for that might be I don't use a reference half the time. I know it's really bad, but we're here to improve upon that today. Here you can see me sketching out a few things I saw on Pinterest and just seeing how that goes. When it comes to drawing full body or even 3/4 body poses, I like to start with the torso. And I've seen a bunch of different ways people like to map it out, but it really just depends on you. Another method I like to use to practice is tracing, so of course I run back to my best friend Pinterest and find another a reference. First thing I like to do here is kind of map out the body by drawing a skeleton, and then drawing it for myself, making it look as similar as possible. I find that doing this helps me compare the picture better as I pick up more details about the shapes and proportions. I've done this a few times before in the past, but not for very long. If you're anything like me, you get bored pretty quickly when drawing these types of things, so I jumped into another canvas to draw something that's a bit more fun for me. This drawing has a bit more of a dynamic pose to what I usually draw, so it was a bit more of a challenge for me. To stick true to the theme of this video though, of course I'm using reference this time. I decided to make this into one of my OCs who's actually been on the channel before. Although she looks a lot different now, it is her nonetheless. I'm not really sure what direction I want this channel to head in, so if you want to know something about her, just let me know. The reference I was using didn't really give any clue to what was going on with the hands, at least not for me. I have a bit of a problem with drawing hands, but who doesn't really? They always seem to be the thing I get lazy on when it comes to finishing a drawing. They're always the last thing I do, and I always just seem to want to avoid them. I tried a few things for references here, but nothing was really working out. So I headed back to Pinterest, but they didn't have anything for me either. That's when I remembered 3D models are a thing. The app is called Magic Poser, and it's super helpful for when you can't find a reference, like now. It's also really straightforward, but basically this is how I posed it to get the reference from my hands. Please don't mind the awkward pose, I was simply trying to get his hand to touch the ground. While I left him to play quite an outlandish round of solo twister, I was able to finally easily finish up my hands and pose was pretty much finished. I went ahead and completed the drawing, and this is how it turned out. While teaching may not be the whole point of my videos, I hope you can follow along and we can improve together. This is pretty much the end of the video, so thank you so much for sitting here and watching, and listening to my voice for around roughly 6 minutes, it should be. I look to be posting a whole lot more now, so make sure you stick around to catch future videos, and comment if you want to recommend anything. Again, thank you so much for making it this far, and I hope you have an awesome day. Make sure you stay safe. Goodbye!